Hi, there is a system that I use a lot in church installs, and I want to take a few minutes and show it to you. It's easier. I've realized over the years that if I had a video that kind of showed this system, it would make a lot more sense to folks. So there's typically 3 roles in a tech booth that most churches need to have. They need to have somebody on the audio mixer, this guy over here. I don't know if you can see it. It's the audio mixer. You've seen one of those before. Someone else running the computer slideshow. In this church, that's just off screen over there. And then the third job is the person who runs the live stream. That person is actually running the video for the live stream. Audio is handled by the person who runs the audio mixer. But the live stream video is handled by one person, and the hardware that does that is called a video switcher, so that person's often called the video switcher person. So let me introduce you to this system that I like a lot because it is so easy to use that it literally takes about 60 seconds to understand how this works. So let me just show it to you. The core of the job is really this monitor right here. You want a 25, 27-inch monitor. And you'll see there's 2 big boxes on the top. There's preview. Actually, we ignore that most of the time. And then there's program over here. And this is your live stream. That box, whatever is in that box, that is what is getting streamed out to the internet. And then you'll notice there's some small boxes down here, and they're labeled. This particular church has 2 cameras and an Apple TV setup. But you could use any other video source. You could use your PowerPoint PC, your slideshow PC. Please don't still be using PowerPoint. Your slideshow PC. You could have multiple cameras more than this church has. Sure, whatever. This church has 2 cameras and an Apple TV. So you'll see, I don't know if you can read this on screen, but it says camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, PC 5, Apple TV 6, and so on and so forth. So if you want to cut, right now, apparently, we're looking at camera 1. It's highlighted here. We're looking at camera 1. If you wanted to cut to camera 2, you just come over to this piece of hardware right here. And there's a giant 2 button, and you press it. And then you saw it switched up there in the program. So our live stream, we just cut between 2 video sources. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Oh, now it's time for the Apple TV to come into our worship service. There's the Apple TV. Presumably you wouldn't let it be a screensaver if you use that in a worship service. Camera 1, right? It's very easy for this person to cut back and forth between the video signals. So as you know how in a worship service, sometimes you want to see the pastor, one camera is focused on the pastor, maybe another camera is focused on the choir director, the lead musicians. You want to cut over to that camera, right? So very easy to do. You just hit, there's a giant button labeled number 2 right here. Very easy. So then there's 2 more things that add just a little bit of complexity to it. That is really the core of the job, and it's really nice and easy. There's another button, another device. If you, I don't know how well this is showing up on video, but if you're sitting here with me, it's easy to see that these are 2 different devices that are rack mounted into the same well, it's a rack mount space. They're mounted in the same space. There's the switcher box that we've been using with the camera that cuts, the cutting. Then there's another device over here that is much smaller. It's about the size of a paperback. And this is the box that actually controls the live stream. When you take a video signal and send it to the internet, this box is what's doing it. We don't use a PC for that for a few reasons, but we use this box. And there's just a giant on-air button. And you just press that on-air button and you go online. And when you're done at the end of the worship service, there's an off button. You hold it down for 2 seconds. You hold it down so that you don't accidentally press it while you're doing other things. That's it. Then there's one last thing that we've added in, a joystick controller to control the cameras. Let's put one up there so you can see it. And it lets you reposition these PTZ cameras. Not every church uses PTZ cameras, which are the kind with the remote control, like what we're doing here. Some churches use cameras that don't move. in which case you wouldn't need this. So this is also very easy to use, but it depends a little bit which one we install, so I'm not going to show that in this video. Very easy to invite someone to do this. It's something that you can intuitively understand. You kind of see it once you see this monitor and you see, oh, it's literally labeled, I want to see source number 2, press number 2. Once you see that, it makes it really, really easy to bring in new volunteers and manage this whole thing while getting results that are comparable to, what potentially what mega churches are doing and things like that. So, all right, thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful to you in envisioning. I'm probably going to use this in a lot of different ways. So I hope this video has been helpful to you.